Yo, what up? What up, players and playettes? It's Ty Smitty. Just watching some wrestling. I was listening to some music, but I guess you can't play music and go live off your phone at the same time, so it's whatever. And they probably would kick me off for fucking copyright somebody else's music, anyways. And they'll probably ban this because I'm gonna be smoking my vape and talking about it. I got a Pineapple Express, Blue Dream, and a Super Sour Diesel. Three of my favorite flavors I like to get all the time. The company's name is Select. I like to go to Gold Leaf in Annapolis. Sometimes I'll go to Greenpoint in Millersville, or maybe Mana and Edgewater if I'm like going to visit my mom or something. You know what I mean? I'm not really in Edgewater no more, so. But I miss everybody in Edgewater. What's up? What's up, Edgewater? Mayo, how's everybody doing? Annapolis, what up? Yeah, I live in Glen Burnie now, so just getting used to that kind of shit. I'm used to Edgewater, Mayo, you know, that kind of shit. But yeah, my neighborhood's kind of bad. I don't know. We only had one or two shootings, but there's always like drug deals going on and crackheads asking for money and cigarettes and just like homeless people walking around asking for shit, and like, you know, cops come in here and just sit in the parking lot and watch for a while. Just, you know what I mean? Like, it's a real police heavy neighborhood and a real drug infested neighborhood. Like, it's not like as bad as the city or anything like that. It's just a lot of action going on. You know, you don't leave your car unlocked. Stupid shit like that. You know, common sense. Don't leave shit in your car in open view. You know, don't leave $100 bill just sitting on their fucking car seat. Somebody's gonna break the window and get that bitch. You know, it's just, you gotta think. So I carry a knife with me. You know what I mean? I keep weapons at my house. You know what I mean? I don't carry weapons with me except my knife. But I mean, around here, I've had somebody try to break in. Like, they weren't like trying to bust down the door, but they knocked on the door and they were waiting for me to answer. Like, they were gonna push the door open or something and like hold a gun to my head or whatever. Just maybe kill me, rob. I don't know what they were gonna do. But there was two dudes and they had ski masks like shiesties on and a hoodie on, and they came up to my front door, and I, like, my blinds were shut and everything, but I just didn't answer the door because I knew they were going to try to push it open or try to, start some kind of problem, because they looked TTG, you know what I mean? They looked ready to go. So, sometimes that should be happening around here. Like, I live pretty close to Freetown, so, you know what I mean? Sometimes the dudes from Freetown be coming over here for whatever reasons. So. It's all good though. I love Glen Burnie. Pasadena, what up? What up? Yeah, it's sad. I'm watching WWE like back right before Eddie Guerrero died. Eddie Guerrero's fighting Batista. But yeah, this is the Pineapple Express. Let's see how it's looking on the terpenes. If y'all know what terpenes are. I can't see shit without my glasses. I'm not gonna lie. This shit is written so small. Like, I can't read that shit. Usually Pineapple Express has got a bunch of terpenoline, which kind of makes you feel trippy, and maybe some limonene, which is uplifting, happy, cures depression. Maybe a little bit of that. And maybe some pinene, which is like tastes like a pine tree, all terpenes are found in nature, not just weed. So, um, pinene makes you more alert and awake. Pinene is uplifting also, daytime. Sativa stuff. I'm pretty sure sativa has nothing to do with the way the weed makes you feel. It actually has to do with the way the plant is grown, I think, because indicas will be short, stubby, bushy plants, and sativas be tall and skinnier than indica. You know what I mean? And I think sativa means like something local to do with America, because indicas obviously come from over in India and Afghanistan, and that's where like Kush comes from. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So there's all terpenes. The terpenes make you feel certain ways, not the sativa or indica. Sativa and indica is a way to describe the plant structure. I'm pretty sure. So, I used to work at 3 different dispensaries. I know you're asking yourself, why so many and not no more? Well, in Maryland, you can work somewhere less than 90 days, and they can just fire you without telling you why. And 2 of the weed dispensaries I worked at, one in Columbia and one in Pasadena, they were like, we're letting you go, but there's nothing you did wrong. And I was like, okay, well, why you let me go? Am I like, y'all draw straws or pick names out of a hat? Like, why the fuck am I getting fired? So they didn't tell me why. They said they didn't have to, and they weren't going to tell me why. So it's cool, but I learned a lot at the dispensaries. I mean, I know all the brands pretty much. There's new brands always coming out, but I know all the strains and the terpenes and a lot about what, different types of cannabis, what it does to you, and how it makes you feel, what it makes you feel like doing. Because there's some weed out there that makes you want to have sex. You know what I mean? Like the golden strawberry. Supposedly that has an aphrodisiac quality to it where it makes you want to have sex. Like, what the fuck? But they sell it, and they sell like some kind of oil, like rub yourself down in some oil, like not baby oil, but like cannabis oil. So, you know what I mean? Cannabis is good for lubrication too. Shit, they got everything. Lotion. They got CBD treats for dogs at Gold Leaf. Like, come on, yo. They got everything. Let me tell you something about CBD. If you get just isolated CBD by itself and it has no THC, no CBN, no CBG, none of that, it's not going to help you. CBD it's called the entourage effect. It needs to be with THC. It needs to be with CBN, CBG, another cannabinoid like that. It works in the entourage effect. So CBD by itself fucking sucks. Don't buy it from the gas station. Make sure it's like 1-to-1 THC, CBD. That shit's fire. I had a broken fucking arm, and I put CBD, THC cream on my shoulder. I had a broken shoulder and a separated shoulder. They had to bust that bitch back into place, and the only thing that would stop the inflammation and the pain was the weed cream. And that shit's expensive, but it helped. You know what I'm saying? I think I just saw a thumbs up. What up to whoever's in here? I can't really see the chat or how many people are in here. I don't be doing this all the time, so I can just see myself. But yeah. How's everybody doing tonight? It's Ty Smitty doing some weed cartridge reviews. This is the Pineapple Express by Select. Great product. Yeah. Watch a little wrestling in the background. I had music playing, but it won't let you play music and film live at the same time. So, what's up? Who's in here? How you doing? How you doing? Watching Bobby Lashley. This It's like I'm in 2005. I'm watching all the old wrestling pay-per-views that I didn't get to see as a kid. So I've been watching since like 1998 when when I first started wrestling as a kid, like watching wrestling on TV. I got to watch Raw and Nitro every Monday night, but I never got to watch the pay-per-views. So I'm going back in time and watching all these pay-per-views from my childhood. Is crazy. So I'm in like 2005 right now. Stone Cold been retired. Kevin Nash and Scott Hall are gone. Hogan retired. I think Undertaker and Shawn Michaels are still there, but it's mostly like John Cena and Batista, Rey Mysterio and Edge. Like the younger dudes that are old now. But this was 20 years ago, so yeah, I'm like 20 years behind on my wrestling pay-per-views. So that's what I'm doing right now. Got the day off. Got to work the next 3 days. So I didn't see who was in here. I saw 2 people in here, but what up? Thank you for watching. It's Ty Smitty, and yeah, we just chilling right now. I'm having a good time. What about you guys? You guys having a good time? All right. He's not gonna eat all those cheeseburgers. I'm sorry. But if Facebook asks, I'm just smoking tobacco. Okay? Shh. Don't snitch. So I'm not gonna lie, I got some mental problems. I have very high anxiety that I had to take medication for. I have very high major depressive disorder, bipolar, and a lot of trauma, PTSD. So those 4 are big, and I take medication. So I can't even like really drink anymore. But the cannabis helps a lot with the depression. Oh my God, like weed helps depression so much. And I thought it was just because I was high. But it really has been proven scientifically that the weed with the terpene called limonene, which is found in lemons and limes in nature, is very uplifting. It can uplift your mood and make you happy, awake, creative, all that shit. So limonene is a great terpene to smoke in your weed or cartridge, whatever you got, because it'll uplift you and cure that depression. And it's not because you're high. It's the terpene. Most people don't know about terpenes, so do your research. You know what I mean? So when you go to the dispensary, you know what you want, and it can actually help you instead of just getting you high. Never thought about that. Yeah. Like I said, I had a broken shoulder 4 years ago, and the only thing that helped was THC cream. 1 part THC, 1 part CBD. I had a broken and separated shoulder at the same time. They had to pop that bitch back into socket. Worst pain I ever felt in my life. But yeah, hitting the Pineapple Express right now. By Select. Sponsor me, Select. JBL and Rey Mysterio beefing. I'm watching some wrestling, catching up on my pay-per-views. I'm just chilling. I might make some steaks tonight. I don't even know what's going on. What the fuck are y'all doing? That's the question. What are you doing out there? I want to know what the fuck y'all are up to. Because I'm chilling. I ain't doing shit. I'm always down to talk music, sports, movies, entertainment, other podcasts. But yeah, if nobody comes in here in like 5 minutes, I'm probably gonna end this shit, because I was just checking in, saying what's up, seeing if anybody would come in here. Actually, yeah, this is kind of like an experiment. I just wanted to see who would come in here, see if anybody would talk to me, because I haven't done this very many times. So I'm gonna start doing it every day though. Give y'all some content. Cause I'm getting so much traffic on my Facebook, like so many views and engagements and comments and all that shit. Like they're about to start paying me. I'm monetizing my Facebook, so if I want to keep people watching, listening, paying attention, gotta give y'all some content, right? Yeah. Booker T. Can you dig it, sucker? I can dig it. Fuck with Booker T. He's a Hall of Famer. He's a legend. Great wrestler. What y'all think about Booker T? My favorite wrestler was Stone Cold Steve Austin, and I'm not a redneck at all. He's my favorite, but I like The Rock a lot too. But Stone Cold versus The Rock was probably the best fucking matchups ever that I've ever seen. I mean, Stone Cold Shawn Michaels was good. The Rock versus Triple H was good. Anybody versus, Stone Cold versus The Undertaker, or The Rock versus The Undertaker, or Triple H versus The Undertaker, any of those are good. I like The Undertaker. But they were good at one time. But can't hang in the ring anymore. Too old. So out of these new dudes, I fuck with Cody Rhodes a lot. Kevin Owens is very talented, even though he's an asshole. I'm starting to like Sami Zayn a little bit, but I like Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso, Roman Reigns, the whole, good side of the bloodline, the OG bloodline, Roman and the Usos. I fuck with them. Jey Uso is probably my favorite wrestler, besides Cody Rhodes. Them two, Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes, probably my two favorite. But I fuck with Seth Rollins and I fuck with Kevin Owens, and they're kind of dicks. So, but they're funny as shit. That's why I like to watch bad guys, because bad guys are dicks, So it's funny to see how big of a dick they can be. I think Triple H is probably the best bad guy of all time, but we'll see. Apparently this is John Cena's last year, so he's gonna retire this year. Anybody watch Raw last night? John Cena was on Raw, talking shit to Cody Rhodes, getting ready for WrestleMania and all that shit. So yeah, John Cena's fighting Cody Rhodes, and then Jey Uso is facing Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship. And see, only true wrestling fans know the difference between the WWE Championship and the World Heavyweight Championship. It's two different belts. Alright, they give the World Heavyweight Championship to like the second best guy. The top guy's gonna have the WWE Championship like Cody Rhodes has. That's my man. You can't fuck with Cody Rhodes. He beat Roman Reigns after Roman Reigns had the belt for like 4 years. His dad is Dusty Rhodes. His brother is Gold Dust. I mean, Cody Rhodes is a superstar, bro. Uh-oh. Here comes the murderer, Chris Benoit. He was a great wrestler. He just murdered his whole family and murdered himself. It's not cool, but he was a pretty good wrestler. The Crippler. The Rabid Wolverine. Damn, so this is like a 4-way match. Orlando Brown, Christian, Booker T, and Chris Benoit for the United States title. This is No Mercy 2005. So yeah, I'm back in 2005 watching all the ones I missed. I never got pay-per-views. I went to a couple 1998 Great American Bash, WCW. I went to that one. But I don't, I never saw any other pay-per-views until I got the WWE Network. Now it's on Peacock. But anyways, ain't nobody coming in here. I'm about to make some steak or eat something. Hungry as shit. Alright, y'all. It's Smitty signing out. Have a good night. God bless.